Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for another episode of Standard. We're going to do another run with this Niv-Mizzet Supreme deck. We've changed it a little bit. There was apparently somebody who, I don't know, top 32 or something, RC Dallas, the last big Standard kind of event that happened, regional championship in Dallas in the US. And one of the decks, I guess, this was the deck we were initially playing the other day. Somebody had recommended they were having fun with it, so they also posted the original list. I looked at that. We took some elements from the original list. We're rocking Soul Search here now. So basically, the gist of the deck is it's a domain deck. You know you're playing a bunch of the tri-lands, herd migration to go fetch them and be the top end kind of win condition. Leyline Binding, of course. Your sweeper is Ill-Timed Explosion, and the reason you're playing a bunch of gold cards like Ill-Timed Explosion and Make Your Own Luck and Pillage the Bog, all this stuff, is because of Niv-Mizzet. So you're trying to ramp into this card, if possible. If you can do it with Ancient Cornucopia, this card will gain you a ton of life. Niv-Mizzet gains you 5 life. All these spells gain you 2 every time you play them. If you Lightning Helix, you gain 5 instead of 3. And if you have more than one cornucopia, that's it. You just gain so much life, it's impossible to kind of lose. So the life gain makes you very resilient against a lot of the aggro decks in the format, like Gruul aggro, mono red, obviously, but most importantly, Boros aggro. Even just a cornucopia into a couple other spells usually is enough life to not die to an Imidane's Recruiter swing, which is crazy. The other nice thing about this card, I was kind of realizing as we were playing it, is the hexproof from monocolored is really good right now in Standard. I mean, just think off the top of your head all the removal spells that people are playing, and how many of them will actually be able to interact with this card. The only real spells that can interact are Liliana of the Veil, Shouldered's Edict, and that's really it. Nobody's playing Assassin's Trophy. Nobody's playing, because this can't be targeted by monocolored. Wandering Emperor can't exile this. You know, obviously all the black spot removal can't touch it. It's got to be a sacrifice effect, basically. The red removal, you've got Lithomantic Barrage can't touch it. The Witch Stalker's Frenzy can't touch it. You know, so, and the other red removals just, yeah, it's got to be a gold card, right? So resilient and powerful. As soon as this resolves, each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard gets jumpstart if it's 2 colors. So Soul Search is your really shitty Thoughtseize. Pillage the Bog is pretty insane. This is your tutor, basically, to kind of stitch together all these disparate parts. You've got to use this to find specific things a lot, whether it's, you know, an Atraxa, a Leyline Binding, a Herd Migration, another Sweeper, you know, something like that. Sweeper package, you've got Temporary Lockdown, Deadly Cover-Up, and Explosion. So we're playing 7 sweepers here in the main deck, which I like. You're a control deck, just like the other domain decks that we've seen, you know, playing 4 Sunfall and a Depop and a Farewell or whatever, 4 Sunfall, 2 Temp Lockdowns. So these cards can all be flashed back. Make Your Own Luck's kind of a sweet one. I wish it didn't cost 5, or I wish it was an instant, because it's pretty tough to resolve this on your turn and then still do something, and this doesn't do anything when you play it except put cards in your hand, and you can plot, but remember, you can't cast it that turn, so you're just like paying 5 mana to not affect the board, and it can, you know, it's tough to find a spot to do that in Standard sometimes. But being able to flash it back feels pretty good. Now, remember, you can't flash back creatures, so you're not obviously bringing back Atraxa and stuff, but just having a suite of, you know, dual-colored cards to bring back is kind of sweet, and yeah, we'll see. I've had some fun with it so far. We have a video, I think, already up on the channel, but we tweaked it a little bit. What else did I put? I added some flankers to the sideboard, a Pest Control, another card you can flash back that's good against Boros, some more spot removal, even though these, you know, the Go for the Throats I can't flash back. I just feel like you just have to have these against Rafine, against blue-black, you know, Dimir Tempo and stuff. But it's nice. I mean, you don't need to overload on that stuff because, again, the life gain is so robust. You just gain so much life so quickly that you can just find, you know, it just gives you so much time to find those sweepers, to find the next thing if they deal with the first one or whatever, that you don't need to constantly be interacting with their board. You can almost just take a lot of damage over the course of a few turns. So that's the deck. We added some caverns as well in the mana base, tweaked that a little bit because we're a little heavier black now. So let's jump in. Now, I'm not going to do an event. We'll just do a run of matches on the ladder. We're still in Platinum here, so hopefully we can get out of Platinum, but we'll see. I'll see you in round 1. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 1. Black is playing... well, you mean blue-black control? They play, yeah, Deadly Cover-Up. But Yeah, is that what you mean? The black, blue-black control decks? No, like green-black and Esper and all the other decks playing black don't play sweepers, I'm pretty sure. Um, Esper can play like Pest Infestation or even... No, they don't play... Yeah, no, I don't even think they play any sweepers in the board. Path of Exile? Path of... Path of Exile? No, that's not legal. What do you mean? What are we talking about? Pick your poison. Oh yeah, I forgot about that card. That card can eat the yeah, any sacrifice effect, right? Sack a flying creature. But yeah, I don't think that's seeing much play in standard right now. At least I haven't seen it. I can keep this. This will gain us life, obviously, and then Herd Migration can go get the black source here. And oh, blue eye control, good. I've been wanting to see how this matchup goes. Game 1 is probably not going to be amazing here because my opponent's stuck. Game 1's not going to be amazing because yeah, we're still just a domain deck here, so it's going to be tough. We're going to have to rely on finding Cavern, and if they find more Field of Ruins than we find Caverns, then that's it. I'm going to do this now. The only reason is Tidebinder. If they get really aggressive, they could tide... That would be kind of insane. They're almost certainly not going to Tidebind on their turn and tap out. But I'm just going to keep playing spells every turn. So we're going to exhaust their counter magic, or they're going to have to let us resolve stuff. One or the other. Sure. So next turn I can go land, Cornucopia, pillage the bog. Oh, they're missing land drops? Ooh. I want to pillage the bog for a Cavern of Souls here. Always playing your land before you pillage. And let's... I'm not going to gain the life here. Pillage. That way I can gain 4 here. Because these trigger on cast, so I don't care if they counter this or not. They probably have to counter it though, right? Because they don't have any other... They didn't have a land... Oh, wow. They have another Deduce. Okay. They've drawn a bunch of extra cards and they still miss their land drops. Kind of wild. Okay, there's Cavern. Yeah, with Atraxa and Niv-Mizzet in hand, it's just got to be Cavern. I'd like to take Soul Search there, but I can drop Niv-Mizzet and immediately pillage the bog again. Discard this land and go get maybe that Soul Search or something. Oh, they're missing land drops? Dude, you got to crack a clue then. They should have cracked a clue main. Okay, let's go... What is he? He's a dragon avatar. I could go Avatar? Sure. Let's go with Avatar this time. Gain a casual 10 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to leave up green, black here. Yeah, that's fine. Gain 10 life. Jeez. I mean, it doesn't matter against blue-white, but this is what I mean. Like, you just don't need that much removal against aggro. You do this kind of thing, and that's it. Now, I could start lightning helixing their face and then flashing it back and just burning them out. I think the deck, the person who sent me the list initially was saying that's how you beat control a lot of times. Makes sense. You're playing 4 lightning helix, and if they all have flashback, my opponent's probably going, what do I have in my deck that can actually interact with this card now that it's uncounterable? I think the answer is nothing. You have nothing. I'm going to discard Garden. Look at the top 10. All right. Leyline pretty good here. The rest is Garbo. I do like drawing cards, but I have an Atraxa coming down. I should just get another Cavern so I can cast Atraxa for uncounterable here. Yeah, the Bog helps you get the cards you need, right? Great. All right, catching with you guys. So study for this game. My bird brain's getting fused. Mox, you got to learn how to play first. You can't watch me play this. It's like I don't know. It's like watching someone play chess. Like I'm not a grandmaster or anything, but we're playing at a high level here, kind of. And you know, if you don't know how to play chess, it's not going to make any sense to you. What's an avatar exactly, X River? Path of Peril. Okay, yeah, Path of Peril. But that, well, that can't really hit Niv-Mizzet unless they kick it. But yeah, I don't think any of the decks playing Path are able. Actually, I don't know. Does Esper play Path? I don't think so. So again, they can't Wandering Emperor this. So should I attack? I will. I wonder if they realize they can't Wandering Emperor this. And I love that it's got 5 power. That's the right number. Just a nice little 4-turn clock there. Let's go Angel. I could wait. I know they have to. I know they have to Sunfall here, but I also know they've been missing land drops. So I don't know. I'm gonna go for this. I can kill them next turn here. So let's go creature enchantment instant land. Ooh, make your own luck pretty good. Soul Search? Wait a minute, wait a minute. I can cast Soul Search this turn. Oh no, I played a land, right? I never mind, I played this stupid land. Damn it. Because I could maybe take their Wrath here. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Discard a land. Ugh. Well, yeah, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards. They're guaranteed gonna Sunfall here, so I don't know if that was right, but maybe not. Maybe I should have just Helix, like done 6 to them, and then wait till next turn. Yeah, maybe that was dumb. Taking a genetics exam. Yeah, there you go, X River, something like that. Those groomed going away in a little over a month is heartbreaking. Those what? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I can ditch Taurus here. Okay, I assume they're going to be able to sweep here. Yeah, and they have no choice. But I've got 6 points of damage in my hand, plus Niv to flash them back. Like, that's already almost lethal right there. I can strip their hand as well. I can double strip their hand next turn if I want. I can slam Herd Migration post-Wrath. They don't have a sweeper? Oh. Well, I'm assuming they can kill Atraxa because they can probably target it with something. Soul Search. Yeah, I guess I will gain the life. I'm at 50 life here as well already. I don't think they're gonna win this game, but we'll see. They could deck me. Jace is their win condition, so the life is irrelevant here. Oof. Oh wow, no sweeper. They can't march Atraxa. 3 steps doesn't really do anything. Tidebinder can't block. What am I taking here? March doesn't matter. Should I take Deluge? I'm gonna take Deluge. Alright. And I don't think they can actually interfere with me here. They can take a bunch of damage, then die to my lightning helixes. Otawara? Okay. Now they're tapped out. 6, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can cast 1, 2, 3 helixes and put them to 1 here. Oh, I guess I can't, yeah, with the caverns I can't, right? Okay. Pass? Doing this now when they're tapped out, and then I can untap and maybe kill them. I'm at 53! Triomes, yeah, the triomes, yeah, will be rotating. So decks like this are going to struggle. Now, there's still a lot of stuff you can do to make domain. I mean, we have all the dual lands that have their land types on them that enter and surveil. Those are good, but they're obviously worse than the tri-lands. Cavern of Souls isn't going anywhere, so Atraxa and Cavern of Souls are best buddies, right? Atraxa, as long as that card's legal, Cavern of Souls is going to be great. Cavern of Souls would be just be great, whatever. It's just going to be the next biggest thing. Maybe it's a Bonnie Paul or whatever else. But as long as Atraxa is around, yeah, decks like this, I mean, and Leyline Binding, all these cards are not rotating, so there is the domain payoff. It's just, can you make it work with dual lands? I think basically what you're going to see is this decks like this are impossible, but you can't play stuff like this. But you could definitely play stuff that is green-white, like the way the other domain decks used to look in Standard when it made up 20% of the metagame was they were green-white, and then they were just touching the other colors. They're just touching red and black for the Angel Kicker, black for, you know, Atraxa, and the red for that's it. Like, you know, and then, yeah, they started putting like an Imidane's Recruiter in, one more red card. But for the most part, the deck was green-white. The Wraths, the Sweepers, the Removal, the creatures, the ramp, all of it was green and white. The only things that weren't were the kickers almost on the big expensive finishers. Like if you consider an Atraxa, you know, 4-color, it's almost like a kicker. It's a green-white card with blue-black kicker or something. I don't know. Like the Angel had the black-red kicker. So anyway, against control, we bring in the negates. We bring in, let's take out the sweepers, I think. Ill-Timed still draws cards. Tyrannex Rex obviously comes in. Tidebinder's interesting. I do like it against the control deck. It's pretty good. Lightning Helix, like I should cut stuff like this. I don't think I'm going to win with this anymore. So I'm going to cut all the helixes. I'm going to bring in that Tidebinder. Assassin's Trophy kills a Planeswalker. It ramps them, which is really bad. This eats graveyard, and people say, oh, but they have Memory Deluge, you know, don't you want to eat their graveyard? It also puts pressure on Planeswalkers, which is pretty good and plays at instant speed, but eating the graveyard is not that impressive. I could try maybe 1 or 2. What? Thank you, George! 31 months.
Subtime is the best time.
Sometimes the best time? Are you hungry? You're gonna go to Subway? George, you're a legend! Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the sub. We're recording for YouTube right now, so now everybody on YouTube's like, oh my god, why? What is all the noise? Aether Flux Reservoir. Wow, Zompops. How you doing, Zom? No. What? That's not even legal in Standard. I hate Cavern Rook Egg. To survive rotation. Oh, nice, Metafuzi. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't messed with Niv-Mizzet Supreme yet, but it's one of those bizarre cards that showed up in Aftermath, so nobody remembers what it does until, oh, it's amazing. Just like Nissa. Nissa was a junk rare. Like, Nissa who? What does she do? Like, I don't even remember. And then World Souls Rage comes out in Analyst, and it's like, oh, wait, now this card is actually insane. And it's $50 now or whatever, like, because nobody opened it back then in that Aftermath set. I'm gonna lead with. Let me think. I don't care about Lightning Helix on turn 2 anymore. I think I'm gonna lead with Sparas. Yeah, I mean Spara Zeatora lets me leyline on turn 2 here, but I just need to. Yeah, I need to find an untapped land so I can either herd Migration, get the next untapped land. I want to 2 and 3. I don't want to take a turn off here on turn 2. Okay. Yo, they know I have binding, of course, because the auto stop there. Was it reprinted? Aether Flux? Oh, it was one of those bonus sheet cards, but are those legal in Standard? Yeah. That's what. Yeah, what okay, Scoop I said. Yeah. I don't think they're legal in Standard. But I did. I've had fun with that card a lot in Commander and other formats. Aetherflux Reservoir is the truth. That card kills people quickly in combo decks and stuff. But yeah, Standard no. Yeah, even when it was legal in Standard, there wasn't the support for that kind of thing. You need a lot more stuff that wasn't Standard legal at the time. Okay, not bad. Picking up a negate there. Let's pass. We've got Migration Negate up, which is good. We can Cornucopia. I don't want to tap out for Cornucopia as long as I have land drops, I think. And I'm going to Herd Migrate, get another land. So once I get to 5 and I can Cornucopia with Negate up, then I'll feel better. Okay. I guess I'll get blue. Should I migrate right now? It's tempting. Pass. But I'm going to leave up negate here, I think, instead. Being aggressive with their Field of Ruins. Oh, they're randomly playing Demolition Field. Dust Animus. They don't know what to bring in against me, so they bring in the Dust Animus. I've got bindings for that, don't worry. What am I getting here? So I've got double green. I don't need double black. I need more blue, but I don't have any more blue. I guess I need another white? Xander's Lounge in hand. Yeah, I'm gonna get white here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Playing my tap land there instead of the land that they know about because I want to play untapped on 5 and have Cornucopia negate up. Let's see what they do. Presume Animus is coming down. Sure. Deal. Bind you. But this 5 or more lands, right? Okay. Yeah, I thought it had to come in from like not your hand, but it doesn't even matter as long as you have 5 lands. They have marches, I presume, and stuff like that. They might be able to get this off the battlefield, but it's not going to be cheap. Okay, let's jam Cornucopia here. Leaving up negate. Pretty soon we'll draw some cards with ill-timed. I could pillage for Niv-Mizzet right now. I think they basically have to leave in their sweepers, right? Because they have no other out to Niv-Mizzet. They have to Sunfall him. So if I can find a Niv-Mizzet and play it with negate up, they're just screwed because they're going to have to tap out, right? Very tempted to counter this. Very tempted. I think I will. I think I'm going to counter that. They cowl in me. No, don't want to talk to you. I'm streaming, baby. Okay, well, no more negate up. Let's see what they can do. Commander. Yeah, okay, Scoop. That's my face when people talk about Commander usually. I'm like, oh, you mean politics? Don't we get enough fucking politics on social media? Do we really need to bring politics into our Magic games? Let's not play. Let's just play a game where, okay, you agree to kill me as quickly as you can. I will kill you as effectively as I can. And here we go. Let's go. Right? What are we even doing? Making alliances and shit. Ridiculous. Should I make my own luck? Tempting. I know they're going to counter this. And I can't pay for the... I'm gonna ill-timed here. I can pay for the no more lies. So they have to 3 steps this, or I just get to draw. Ooh, and that's a Tyrannax Rex. I pass. Okay, Tyrannax Rex should be a problem. I'm gonna slam this, and they're gonna have to Sunfall it away, right? Okay. Didn't even need a Cavern of Souls. This guy's just got built-in Cavern of Souls. He's exuding souls. You can't counter him. Wandering Emperor, no good. Ward 4. Ooh, flashing him back. Nice. Desperation mode. I love to see it. Where politics and infinite convos rule supreme. In a way. And I'm glad it exists. I'm not saying it shouldn't exist. I'm glad Commander's a thing. Hey, I'm glad it's the most popular format. If it keeps people playing my game, great. You know, I don't mind. It's like PUBG. I love PUBG. I've been playing PUBG for 7 years since it came out. Yeah, there's the Wrath. But right now in the game, there's some goofy K-pop stuff. A big pink stage unfolds in the lobby, and you can get up on the stage and dance. You go to the skins shop, it's all K-pop girl singers tied to this new K-pop band they're trying to promote or whatever. I hate all of it. It's all garbage. But when I see people complaining about it online, I just say, whoa, yeah, I get it, dude. I agree with you. It's garbage, and I just don't engage with it. That's all. Don't engage with it. As long as it makes the money to keep the servers running and I get to play the game I love, then I don't give a shit if people want to spend $1,000 on pink tutu skins. I don't care. you know, that's the bottom line, right? I think people like lose sight of that or something. It's weird. Okay, let's plot Atraxa. Actually, plot is not amazing here, right? But anyway, I get to make my own luck and pay for the No More Lies. So again, this has to be a hard counter here. I'm trying to run them out of 3 steps, if they have. I don't think they can let this resolve, can they? Let me draw 3 cards and put one of them into plot land? I'll put another Atraxa into plot land, I guess. Sure. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna cycle the now plot is revealed, remember, so they know that Atraxa is sitting there, but that's the problem with putting it in plot land. They can counter that from outside of the game here. Z Games, what's up? Doing great, buddy. Thank you. How are you? Rough sell, Dragon doesn't win the game. Election year, I know. This is gonna be a crazy year for my American friends. Good luck. Go vote, people. That's all that matters. Exercise your right. It's a privilege. You're lucky you can vote. There's a lot of people in a lot of countries that can't vote. It's why my grandparents came and brought their families to Canada a long time ago from Portugal. It was a dictatorship. I'm gonna pillage first here. I want to see if I can find a negate or something. So let's see if they hard counter this. I will gain some life as well. We're going up. We're over 30 life now. Okay. God, look at that card selection. Just the top 18 cards. So do I want negate here? Negate's tempting. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can't leave up negate though this turn, right? I played my... Did I play a land? I don't think I played a land this turn, did I? I mean, I could just play Atraxa for free here. And they have to fight over that, right? They have enough mana now to Wandering Emperor, the Tyrannex Rex. But not if I negate it, right? I'm gonna go for another... No, but I can't negate this turn, right? Let's play Cornucopia. And I am gonna jam this Atraxa. Let's see what happens. Gain 4 life. They have to counter this, right? And then I'm not going to fight over it. I just want to get a counter out of their hand. And then I'm going to leave up negate here. If they allow this to resolve and they try and Wrath, I'm going to fight over that on their turn. Yeah, they have to fight. So I could fight back. What could they really hurt me with here? Farewell? I'm going to fight back. Use all your counters. Oh, I'll pay for that. Need to do better than that, buddy. You got another one? Okay, that's good. I got a lot of cards out of their hand. Good. Okay, I'm over it. Yep. You can counter my Atraxa. Okay. Great. So that put them down to 3 cards here. I've got Atraxa number 2 and T-Rex. I need to find a Cavern of Souls, though, to make this uncounterable. Okay, they can absorb 1 damage. Oh, that's a good sign. That means they have nothing going on here. They just need that map to try and surveil a little bit. Okay. Yeah, they're digging. They're saving that those Field of Ruins for my cavern, but as soon as I find a cavern, I'm slamming Atraxa. Wow. Okay, jam T-Rex. That was a pretty great draw, not gonna lie. I might as well gain some life, because I'm not gonna play anything else this turn. Punch. They can't Emperor this. Pass. Nice. T-Rex is pretty devastating against control. Not much they can really do. Yeah, sweet. If the game against control is this good, you just got to play carefully, play around No More Lies, find those Cavern of Souls off the tutor. Don't get distracted by taking Atraxas and shit off the tutor. Just take Cavern. And then it's very hard for them to, like, again, I know they have Field of Ruin, but if you can just go Cavern Atraxa, then that's all you need to do. They Field of Ruin it after that, the damage is more than done, right? Yeah, they've got to do this, and then I kill them with the next one. Could even pillage. Nah. I drew it. I'm not even gonna pretend. I just drew it. Good game. All right, I will see you in the next round. Oh yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 2. We're 1-0, beating control in round 1. Can't keep a 1-lander, sadly. Okay, I can keep this. Obviously, we'll put one of our 7s on the bottom. And then we lead with Forest. Yeah, as long as I go Spars and one of these two. Xander's will give us the red, and that's Domain, right? Oh, man. Really? My 3rd? The last that tracks in the deck was the next card? Unfortunate. It's okay, though. Should I pillage on turn 3? I don't think I should. Let's just pass. I don't even know what I need yet. I don't know what I'm playing against. We've got, looks like the Domain match. But are they doing the goofy nonsense we're doing? I wager they are not. Let's see. Okay, they're just the usual boy. Okay. This person's just like, you know what? This is the deck I bought all the cards for in real life. I'm playing it until it rotates. I don't care how bad it is. I don't think Domain is very good anymore. It hasn't been good for a while. The rise of aggro decks and stuff in Standard has really put the kibosh on the traditional Domain deck, but that's why we're playing a Domain deck that gains 50 life every game. Well, that's rude. Alright. So be it. Now, they're going to do a much better job of ramping than we are, but let's do this. If I take another cornucopia, they can interact with it. Rafine's Tower, Xander's Lounge. I'm looking at our lands here. I could just take a Jet Mirrors. I'm going to do that. I just want to keep making land drops here. I'm not going to take anything else. And pass. I could shoot something, but I can just save this. Got beat by Calamity. Yeah, Calamity's another nasty card, yeah. I know, it's so ridiculous. That card is super pushed, yeah. Sure. Again, we're not scared of losing to damage here. It doesn't matter. And I can deadly cover up, strip their angels here. Yep. That takes away a lot of their ability to win the game. Oh, wait, but I can't cover up. I don't have the evidence, right? Never mind. Okay, this first one we're just going to have to slam. No evidence. But any land and we can Atraxa now, so they can also do the same. Oh, they don't have blue. Never mind. Ah, now they do. Uh-huh. Around and around we go. These Domain mirrors back in the day were absolutely atrocious. They were just, the whole match was like game 1, right? They were so grindy and long and like, because when you, any deck where you get to look at all the cards, oh man, and we don't find our 7th land. Any deck where you get to look at the entire deck basically is a slow, grindy match. If you ever played Modern with the 4-color money pile decks, like Yorion 80-card decks, and they were just, you're drawing so many cards, like you're just, both players are just seeing so many cards, and all the cards are so powerful that it's impossible to like get an edge over the other person, so it's just this long grind fest. Yep. I don't think I can win now. Okay. I'll eat the beaner. Eat the beanstalk. And then Mr. Beans. And then I pass, and I'm going to ley line. And if they have a ley line, they get another Atraxa trigger, but there's not really much I can do about that. Sure. Yeah. This is not going to end up going well for us. But the trigger is kind of irrelevant here. It's not like they can take 5 cards, right? Sure. Deal. I could shoot this just to gain life, because if I draw land this turn, I'm going to want... Oh, never mind. Well, I'm glad I didn't. Let's pass. Jeez, still can't find my 7th land here. Man, that ley line on the cornucopia randomly was really relevant. I didn't draw another one, didn't draw the 7th land. Yeesh. No herd migrations or anything else to find land. This deck is not doing a great job ramping, really. We're not playing Topiary Stomper. It's really just cornucopia, and that's it. Herd migration doesn't really ramp you, right? Okay. That makes me sound User versus Beyond. Legend of Zelda, that would be insane. Yeah, can you imagine if Magic did a partnership with Nintendo? That would be crazy. It's really just Legend of Zelda, though. I would really not want to see stuff like Mario and whatever else in Magic, but Captain America's coming. I don't know. I don't know what's next. I just hope the X-Men are in Magic. If you're going to put anybody back in, make it the X-Men, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, we're done here. We'll go to the next game. Congratulations. Okay, let's see if we can run it back on them. Tyrannix Rex might be interesting here. Tidebinder's going to be amazing. What's those flankers no good? Yeah, we don't really have anything for Domain because Domain is not really a deck that anybody plays anymore. So I'm not sure what to bring in here. Temp Lockdown's obviously bad. I don't think Lightning Helix is any good here. I guess I'll switch those for Go for the Throats. I don't know. Maybe I just try and go bigger than them and just bring in all the T-Rexes. Deadly Cover-Up's not bad still. I might be able to strip an Atraxa or an Angel or whatever out of their deck. They have very few win conditions. Soul Search should be very good. Exiling from hand. Cornucopia. Negate is interesting. It depends if they're playing Nissa, but most versions at the end of when Domain was still being played, they were playing the Imidane's Recruiter version instead of Nissa. Sometimes both, but not often. Castlevania would be very cool. There you go. But that's not Nintendo. Castlevania is Capcom. Capcom still owns the rights to that stuff. Capcom's been actually putting out some good stuff recently. I mean, all the Resident Evil games, that RE engine is performing admirably. They said Resident Evil 2 Remastered, which was awesome, I beat, is the best-selling Resident Evil game of all time. And it was a game that just came out recently, like a few years ago? 2 years? 4 years? I don't know. Am I going to bring in Negates? Am I going to bring in T-Rexes? I don't know what's better. I think T-Rex might be annoying for them to deal with. I'm going to try it. And then how good is Niv if I'm taking out all my Helixes and stuff? I think it's still going to be fine. It dodges the ley line. I don't know. Maybe Negate is better than T-Rex? It depends if they bring in their Sunfalls or not. Or if they keep in their Sunfalls or not, right? I don't know if they will keep in Sunfall in the mirror. I mean, it cleans up a herd migration. So, yeah, if they're playing Sunfall, maybe I should cut Niv-Mizzet as well. I don't know, and just rely on T-Rex. Sure. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think this deck was built with this match in mind at all. So I have no idea who's actually got the edge here. Could be anybody. I really don't want to besage you anything, especially like an up the beanstalk I'm not going to touch right now, but sure. Ramping up. Okay. Not what I want to draw. Uh-oh. It's just like the last game we drew. I had 2 Atraxas in my opening hand, put one on the bottom, then immediately drew the 3rd Atraxa. Like, ugh. Ended up getting our hand clunked up with this stuff. I mean, I just put 3 more 7-drops in my deck, so I kind of did it to myself, but just, yeah, haven't found black yet. Can't pillage, can't ill-timed, like, kind of just didn't draw very good lands here. The Cavern's great, but drawing the Besaju really stings. Stone Brain? Nice. Do they even know what to name here? They're just going to name Atraxa, because that's the only thing they saw, I think. Did I even show them? But they know I'm playing it. They're not going to name Tyrannix, and they're not going to name Niv-Mizzet. But they get to look at my deck. They get to see what's up. Stonebrain's a terrible card, but this is why Domain is unplayable, right? If you're relying on stuff like this to beat the Fireball deck, that's why this deck died. As soon as Teamer Fireballs became a thing, it was just like Domain had to bend over backwards, and even this isn't good enough against the Fireballs deck, right? You need like a bunch. You need like Rest in Peace and Stonebrain, or like Kutsil's Flanker. I don't know. Tranquil Frillback sometimes can be good enough. But yeah. Anyway, the end. They named the end. They named the end? Is that what I just heard? They spent a card and 4 mana to do absolutely nothing except look at my hand. That's not worth a card and 4 mana, right? Why would they name the end? What? Oh my god, dude. Come on. Deck does not want to cooperate this match. Weird. They thought I was gonna DN them? I'm lost right now. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they were trying to make a comment about how good their deck is. So they're like, yeah, it's over. I don't even need to name a real card. I'm just gonna say the end because you're gonna lose. Is that what's going on here? I'm confused. I don't care, dude. You got it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this game. I'm clearly mana screwed. Okay. Still don't think that's good enough, but we'll see. I can ill-timed here and blow everything away. But take a bunch of damage first. Great, great. Why not hit me for 6? That does not seem smart. You already have a huge board. You shouldn't be overcommitting like that. I guess they need to refill, sure. But if I Wrath here, it's not very good for them. They should have probably just made that 6/6 and hit me. They could have done 12. Yeah. They've got the Cavern. I can't interfere with the tracks, so you don't have to... They didn't see a discard spell, right? Okay, well now I get to Wrath. And then Deadly Cover-Up can strip a card from their deck completely. I need the land. What am I discarding here? Is it... It's not double Atraxa. I don't want to discard the other T-Rex. Maybe it's just make your own luck. They have an Archangel. They have D-Stroke. They're going to D-Stroke my Binding when I go to kill, because they don't know I have the cover-up now, right? Oh, this is tough. I'm going to ditch Pillage. It's either that or make your own luck. I don't know which one's better. I'm going to ditch Pillage. Okay. Sadly can't eat that thing now, but next turn, I can either Deadly Cover-Up if they tap out. Let's see if they leave up mana for D-Stroke. If they go like 6 mana Angel here, yeah, they can still leave up the D-Stroke. But no, okay, now they can't play Angel. Let's see if they go for the Angel. If they do, then I get to cover it up, strip their deck. Nope. Okay, let's go make your own luck. They're gonna D-Stroke this, and then I can leyline the token, I think. No, they don't. So let's put this in exile, get our cards, make our land drop. And I'm gonna pass. I have an Atraxa for 0 next turn. They can D-Stroke that if they like. Let's see if they counter this. Wow. They should. That would have killed me. That... Oh, it won't matter. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so same thing. They could have just countered it, but I am going to die to Angel now. GG. Okay, that's round 2. Unfortunately, we get mana screwed out of the game there, but I would like to play against Domain a little bit more just to see where the edge is, but the reality is, it doesn't matter. Domain's terrible, so I don't anticipate playing against that deck very often. Anyway, I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3. We're 1-1 with this deck. I guess... Yeah, I can keep this. I mean, turn 2 Leyline buys us a lot of time, and then the Deadly Cover-Up should be pretty awesome. But let's see. You never know what you're going to encounter on the arena ladder. Could be a 120 card special. Could be a actual tier 1 deck. Could be a deck from 3 years ago. Standard is that old. For another month. And then it gets a lot younger. Perfect. Blue-black tempo? I haven't seen Underdog seeing play in a long time. Outside of like mono black or something. But in tier 1, Underdog not really a card. But yeah, blue-black tempo, I guess. Sure. I could just pay the iron price here and kill this graveyard dude. I think I will. Got a lot of lands, right? Just do this now, otherwise he's gonna get bigger and start exiling stuff. Yeah, I can toss the pain land, I think. Okie dokie. Yeah, the life gain in this deck ends up being very good against these mid-range tempo decks like blue-black and Esper mid-range and stuff like that. Just gaining all that life is very tough for them to beat. But we'll see. They didn't have a very aggressive start here. I mean, 2 into 3 is not bad, but no 1-drop. They often play 1-drops in that deck. And no bat. Oh, speak of the devil. Take whatever, it doesn't matter. I have 2 removal spells. They're probably going to take Leyline though, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Little soul search. I think I'm going to do that first. They can't counter this with Make Disappear, so let's grab whatever their counter spell is so that I can Wrath next turn. It's an Urtai. No, it's double Make Disappear. Okay, I'll just take Urtai here, I think. And pass. They're top decking and their hand does not look good. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That means I get to Deadly Cover Up with 2 mana up to pay for Make Disappear. So they have to double Make Disappear my cover up. We get a 2 for 1. Ah, or I just do that. So am I going to go Dragon or Angel here? It's actually tough. I feel like Dragon is so much more powerful. I'm going to go Dragon. And I'm going to pass. I'm going to save this cover up. I can take the damage, it doesn't matter. I'm going to wait till their end step to bolt here. I don't even need to do this, but I'm going to do it now. I just want to free up my mana in case I do draw something big. Niv-Mizzet or an Angel or whatever, I can slam it. That is not big. Let's just do this on main phase. Tidebind that? Wow, really? Sure. Should I bind this? Yeah, I don't mind that. Go. Because whatever they play here, I can just cover it up. They can't play something and leave up a counter spell unless they draw land. Sure, take my last card. Got some big hits off the top here. Big hits. Can only cast 1 Make Disappear, huh? Did they top deck Negate, maybe? No, otherwise this resolves. Great. Nope, don't need to discard any cards. Go. Yeah, Ill-Timed is a very sweet card. When I started playing with this in the Teamer Fireballs deck, I was like, oh man, this is a sweeper that's also your card draw. Feels awesome. Let's do it again. See if they double disappear this. They might. I'll get all the counter magic out of their hand. I don't mind doing that. These cards can all be flashed back, remember. Yep. Do it. Okay. So then I'm not going to play this as a land. I want to cycle this next turn, I think. So let's just pass. Also, if they Liliana or something, I can discard Sparas. But I have binding up anyway for Liliana, right? Okay. Let's pass. I'm gonna wait here. Easy binding on that guy. Oh, what the shit am I doing? Oh, the discard. Whoops. Whoops. I never see that guy ever do anything. He just dies every time he gets played. So I forget he has other abilities. Right. Whoops, mistakes were made. Nice. It doesn't matter. We're going to win this game. We get to this stage of the game, it's going to be too late for my opponent, I think. I have so many huge hits off the top. Sure. Spell Pierce, very easy to play around. Don't need to Lightning Helix this bat. Do not care. Not going to play Lightning Helix on their turn, of course. Okay, wait, what was the other one naming? Dragon. This one names Angel. You're up. Spell Pierce go for the throat in their hand. They don't have any creature lands. And I've got Atraxas in my deck. And Niv-Mizzets. Just need to find one. Yep. It's nighttime, so that guy's big. Sure. Lots of stuff to eat. They eat their own cards to drain me for 2. Fascinating. I will gain the life here because I'm not going to play anything else this turn. Pass. Take some damage. Not much I can do here. They can exile whatever. I don't have any creatures, I believe. I don't think they're going to start... Oh, yeah, okay, good. They're not going to start eating my... all my gold cards, because they don't actually know what my deck is doing yet. I haven't found a Niv-Mizzet. But I will. And when I do... Ooh, there's the Niv-Mizzet, basically. Okay, so let's pillage... I'm not going to gain the life. Let's get Niv-Mizzet. I don't think they can beat that. Go for the throat doesn't touch it. And if I make it uncounterable here... Now I gain 10. Gonna stop on their upkeep and kill... Oh, I guess I can't discard a card. Never mind, I can't kill that glutton. How you gonna beat Niv-Mizzet, huh? I could discard... Yeah, they scoop. Nice. Niv-Mizzet Supreme. Let's see here. Temp Lockdown is very good against them. They usually play a lot of small stuff, but you know what? This deck didn't play like the 1-drops. It just played the bat and a bunch of 3s. Tenacious Underdog, I mean, Temporary Lockdown is good against. Go for the throat comes in, I think. Maybe Assassin's Trophy or even Tidebinder. Tidebinder trades for like a Graveyard Trespasser and fizzles the trigger. How good is Temp Lockdown? I'm not actually sure. I don't think I'm going to take Soul Search. Their cards are too cheap. I don't want to trade 2 mana for a 3 mana card or 2 mana card or something. I don't know if I need Temp Lockdown. I feel like the 3-drops are the things I need to kill, so I'm not even going to bring in the lockdowns, actually. Maybe Assassin's Trophy's playable. Maybe Make Your Own Luck is too slow. You can see cutting that. I'll bring in a trophy. And I guess 1 lockdown. Okay, something like that. Rare is that why... Though rare, that is why I have Tidebinder. Yeah. Well, like Domain, yeah, like, I don't know. I guess it is good. Like, Elesh Norn is another one. Those are only really good against Tidebinder. Elesh Norn is really good, against Domain, I mean. Elesh Norn is good against the Fireballs deck as well. So you could, I could imagine, I could see one in the sideboard if that match is that terrible. I haven't played against that deck in a long time. I think on Arena, you shouldn't care about that deck, which is crazy to say. It's a tier 1 deck in Standard, but people absolutely loathe playing it on a digital client for good reason. If anybody out there watching right now has not played the Teamer Fireballs deck, or Teamer Ramp, or whatever it's called, on Arena or Magic Online, it's absolutely atrocious. It's so much clicking. The client's not smart enough to know that you can't fetch any more land out of your deck, so it just prompts you. Do you want to fetch a land? You have to like fail to find, like over and over and over. It's so much clicking. It's very frustrating, and just a lot of people don't play it online. There's no point, right? if there's no big tournament for Standard coming up, why would you play a deck like that? It's just torture. You know what I mean? So that makes this deck even kind of more attractive in a way, because if that's our worst matchup and it's almost absent completely on Arena, that's a good thing, right? Konnichiwa, Torf. How you doing? Yeah, one Elish in the sideboard. I could see going back to that, but again, what I just said, I think, is the reason we don't even have to care. Really, we don't have to care about the Fireballs deck online. I just never see it. I haven't seen it in a long time, actually. I haven't played Standard for a little while, but okay, I'm definitely gonna go get a basic here. Damn it! I probably have to kill that right now, don't I? Okay, I have my land drop for next turn, so I'm not going to migrate now. I'm just going to kill this. I just got to get that off the battlefield. Mastermind's still an insanely powerful creature that demands respect. Yep. Okay. I'm going to cycle migration now so they can't tidebind this. And then I'm going to try and cast Ill-Timed Explosion. So we need a red source here. Let's get Mountain. They, of course, have maybe some cheap counter magic here, so if they can interact, Gix is very, very bad for us. It's gonna be finding the more counter magic to keep itself alive, right? So with Mirex randomly, they can just sit on their counter spells here. That's what they should do. Yep. How about this? Gonna bait with this. There's the first counter spell. Good. Now, Ill-Timed probably gets countered still, but maybe Deadly Cover-Up doesn't, right? We shall see. It could have Urtai or something now. That would be pretty good, if on my turn, of course. See what happens here. Ooh. I assume they still have Make Disappear up, because this doesn't matter. Yeah. They drew 3 Mirexes? Jesus. Explode? Presume this is going to get countered, like I said. The next one should resolve, though. Or not? Whoa, okay, deal. I don't think I need Migration. Discard those. Kill Gix. Pass. Now, Liliana pretty good against Niv-Mizzet. I forgot. They'll sideboard in crap like Liliana. Maybe I should side out the Nivs here. It's one of the few cards that actually interacts with Niv. So he's much worse, obviously, against Liliana. Maybe I should just... Yeah. But I'm going to kill her this turn, right? Okay. They drew a lot of lands, I guess, to discard here. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Pillage. Let's see. Binding for Lily, I guess. Activate your thing. Perfect. Eat you. Okay. They get to hit me again. Hopefully cover-up resolves here. If I draw an untapped land, I can pay for Spell Pierce / Make Disappear. I guess they can obviously sack a token to still Make Disappear. Down to 2. Yeah, I do need to play this, don't I? I'm gonna do this. I know this is getting countered, but let's go 5. There, let's just exile Herd Migration. That'll be fine. This is not resolving, I presume, right? They don't have a creature land, which is nice, but they have that Mirex still. Oh, this resolves? Wow. So what do I strip? Their Gixes, maybe? I'm gonna take Gix out of their deck. Thank you for the follow, Kurt Combe. Combe, Kurt. Konbei is when we say cheers. Not with an M, but with an N. They have a Tidebinder in hand. What? They only had 2 Gixes in their deck? Oh. Weird. Okay, deal. Konbai is like cheers in Korean. Konbei, sorry, Konbai is Japanese. Konbei is Korean, right? So anyway, whatever. The point is, thank you for the follow. You are awesome. Kurt, hopefully you're doing well. We're recording this for YouTube right now. You guys can always go check out. We put a video yesterday with a slightly different build. There's 2 channels on YouTube. One is just for Magic, so if you just only want to see Magic stuff, go to that one, DamienF16_Magic. The other one, DamienF16, is just all the different games that I play. I recommend you follow that one as well. But let's see what we do here, what we can draw. They've got Tidebinder plus Takanunu. I took the Gix. They're going to go get maybe Fairy with the Takanuma here, or they just make a Pest. Whatever these are called. A Mite. I've got big hits in my deck. I could just draw an Atraxa here. So they probably have to just sit on Tidebinder every single turn here. They can't not leave up Tidebinder now, because if I do draw Atraxa, it's going to be trouble. Niv-Mizzet would be a sick draw here. Same with something like Make Your Own Luck. Or what else did I even put in here? I guess Herd Migration would be good. Pillage would be great. Still have lots of good outs here. Jedi, what's up? Been too long? No worries. A 130 unskippable ad, dude. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, it's there's a lot of ads. On the creator side, I'm a partner now, so I get to, like, you know, I have 3 times a stream where I can block the ad. I basically use all 3 of those every single stream in the first hour. I just always force block the ads for the first hour, and then after that you get ads. If you don't want ads, you got to sub. That's the only way to do it. But I really wish that you could sub for free on Twitch like YouTube does, or that you could skip the ads the way YouTube does. That would be great. It's really the advertisers on Twitch that should pay the content creators, not the people watching. That's a really screwed up business model, I think. But voice not working? What do you mean? Oh, is it not working?
Test.
Okay. I can hear myself now. Hold on. Great. Okay, well, that is the match, unfortunately. Yeah, my opponent was AFK there, so they didn't want no more of that. I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We are 2-1, I believe, so this is round number 4 out of 5. We're going to do a little 5-round set here. Maybe I'll do 6 matches, because one of those matches my opponent just discoed in the middle of it. I will keep this cornucopia into ill-timed. Hopefully that's not what I want to see. Okay, I was gonna say hopefully we're playing against, I think, green red. It doesn't matter which of these as long as I lead with a green one into Xander's, I'm good here. I'm gonna go Jetmir into Xander's, I think. Blue black, not what I want to see, but hey, if it's a tempo deck, I can Esper midrange, good. I haven't played against the Rafine deck with this yet. Let's see how this plays. Should be a decent match here. Okay, there's the Niv-Miz. This name's Avatar, or Dragon, whatever. And then I don't think they can kill this once that's on the battlefield. Oh, they can Urtai this. That's a card that actually interacts with it, right? I didn't think about that. Should I leave up Binding or should I jam Cornucopia here? I think I have to leave up Binding for the Rafine, right? So let's just pass. No Rafines. I see. No plays? Denick. Wow. Haven't seen a Denick in a long time. I think I'm going to Beseiju their Restless Anchorage as well. This is a crazy play, but I kind of like it. They play 1 to 2 basics. They play very few basics. And I might be able to, you know, hamper them a little bit. But yeah, they just get another blue. Okay, sure. Let's name Avatar. And let's play Cornucopia. Jedi with the sub, you gotta be kidding me! The Prime sub? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. You do have midichlorians in your veins.
Jedi, you're a legend.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh, my opponent's already chirping. Let's jam this. Let's just mute them. It's like getting into a comfortable old pair of jeans. You know, you get on arena, people immediately start chirping. Never fails. Okay. Can't Niv-Miz here, but that's fine. It could explode. Yeah, I might as well. I like drawing cards. Maybe I won't even Wrath. Yeah. Keep that the same. Okay, so I can jam Niv-Mizzet, and they can't counter it. They can't kill it unless they have an Urtai, I guess, but yep. Drawing cards, sure. Red Migrate should be pretty good. Okay. They're looking at their hand and trying to figure out. It's only Urtai, right? Aklazotz doesn't matter. Okay. See if we can ill-timed. And, oh, see, I want to find a card that costs a little bit less than this, right? Oh, this is interesting. I could make my own luck as well. Exproof from monocolored, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's gonna die too. Ooh, yeah, discard Leyline is pretty good. I think I should discard Atraxa. I have a ton of cards, and Atraxa is not going to resolve because I named Avatar with my Cavern of Souls. I think I'd like to keep everything else. I can find more Atraxas, right? So let's just do this and sweep. Yeah, dude. Sure. Okay, they get a land. Sure. And I think I'm gonna pillage. I could look for another cavern or something here. No, maybe I don't pillage yet. Okay, let's just pass. I don't know, maybe I drew the two cards. I had the binding. Maybe I don't even... Oh, they have nothing? Nice. I was gonna say, maybe I don't even bother wrathing there, and I just... Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's name Angel. That's perfect. Okay, let's try... they could have no more lies here. I think I'm just gonna pillage first. They can't do anything about this unless they have an Urtai, I guess. And then we've got whatever uncounterable big boom boom. Yeah, Atraxa seems good. Now they could... let's see here. Okay, let's pass. They could have a Tidebinder, obviously, to fizzle this. Okay, I don't think I care about an Emperor, right? The Virtue of Loyalty in play, it's kind of annoying. Maybe I should bind the Virtue. Or bind the Emperor. I'm not even sure. Yeah, let's just eat the Virtue here. Do it now before they can untap with Tidebinder up. That resolved instantly, so I don't think they have a counter spell, which means I'm going to Herd Migrate next turn, I think. Yeah, I think they're just all in on trying to kill me as quick as possible here. Sure. So yeah, Atraxa's not going to do it. It dies to everything. This is why Niv-Mizzet's so much more safe. I guess I could cycle this for a land, but I think I'd rather just go for the Herd Migration here. Sure. Well, I don't know. How do I do this? Creature lands are actually a problem for this deck. I think Herd Migration's, yeah, not going to do it here. So let's gain some life. We didn't find any Cornucopias except the first one that they countered. Get black here, I guess. Yeah, Helix is nice. Okay. Yeah, let's make our own luck here. Wow, 2 lands? Ouch. That sucks. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this now. And if they have a counterspell, then I lose. Go to the next one? Sure. So I'm going to try and, yeah, keep a hand with some more Wraths here. Game 1, we don't know what we're playing against. I probably should have saved at least one of my explosions there to Wrath again, but I did not. Anyway, this is why we have this stuff in the board. Go for the Throat comes in. Temp lockdown because they're playing Denick and a bunch of tokens. It's okay. Yeah, with Denick, I kind of feel like I want to have... I don't know, but are they going to keep Denick in? If they side Denick out, then I don't want this. Trophy's kind of interesting. Maybe I don't play the... whatever it's called. This is too clunky, I think. That's never going to resolve. Try cutting 1 Atraxa here. Let's try that. No more ads for you. You got it. Exactly. That's how you do it. Janmir breaks international law. The pristine edges. Yeah. Out of the pack. Yeah. Oh, man. Seeing a beautiful condition old card, like an Arabian Nights card or something, that gets my juices flowing. All right, I keep. I guess I'll do this. I can't do a turn 2 ley line here, but I can definitely cycle a migration. So let's pass. I guess I do this, right? They're gonna take it anyway. Sure. Few straws on this. Let's get a white source. Okay. Sure. Has to take my explosion. What do you know? I don't really want to discard 2 cards to kill this. I guess I should. Jeez. Okay, they say nice. Mute you. My opponent likes to talk. I'm not interested in talking. So let's go Cavern. Are they going to Urtai this? Urtai is the only card that matters here. Yeah, I'm still gonna go for this. Let's see. I presume they've got a way to answer this, whether it's a Liliana or something else, but we'll see, I guess. Supreme, or what is it called? Sholdred's Edict? Maybe they play that in the sideboard. Yep. It's Liliana's the most likely thing that you're going to see, but yeah, we drew all lands here. I can't really do anything about that. Okay, beautiful. I'll cast Ill-Timed again. How does that sound? Stitch Sparras. A negate. Okay. I can always leyline get the Ill-Time back off this. Pass. No attacks. And let's see what they do here. Playing around No More Lies here. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Do I not discard here and maybe just keep my go for the throat? Discarding kills Mastermind. Yeah, I gotta kill Mastermind, I think. Keep their board small. Let's do that. I can cycle the Jet Mirrors or whatever. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Pass? Okay, probably gonna cycle the garden here. We'll see. Can you get through my 5/5? I think the Urtai is their only answer to this. Probably. Swarm of Bats assaults my hand. Yeah, could be. We'll see if they can resolve a 5-drop. Leyline is very good against Aclazots, so yeah, I don't really care about Aclazots. That gets countered, though. Let's go for another one of these. I'll discard Boseiju here. Well, then I'm not going to discard anything. Sure. You can have one. Let's play one of these. And pass. Okay. Each of us get to draw? See, now I might Binding here, right? Sure. Okay. The bat. Kind of forces my hand, doesn't it? I think it's fine. We take Atraxa. Deal. Maybe I should have been attacking this whole time with the 5/5. I don't know. I feel like this favors us, like going to the late game. Boy, I'm drawing a lot of lands here, though. It's unfortunate. Don't care, dude. Okay. There's not helpful again. Okay, pass. I don't think I want to Leyline on end step because I will be able to no more lies my Leyline here. I'll try and do it on their turn. They don't know I just drew a Cavern, so if they have a counter, I can go Leyline. Could stop on second main and eat that, actually? I have all my Lightning Helixes and everything else in the deck. Like, I have a ton of ways to kill Deep Cavern Bat. I really shouldn't be Binding that. But I can Binding the Bat and get back my Atraxa and slam it, right? So I'm gonna let this all happen. Okay. Binding. They can't counter this. I get back the Bat. Or I get back the Atraxa. Ah, sure. Okay, well that means I can't do anything here. Let's do this and name Angel and pass. They had a second Tidebinder and just enough mana to play it. Sure, sure. We have a lot of Wraths. We have Deadly, whatever it's called, Deadly Cover-Up in our deck. Lots of stuff. Need to find it, though. They're running out of gas, but we've been drawing all lands here. Can I draw? Oh, wow. So they have nothing left. Interesting. Looks like they have nothing left because they don't even bother leaving up their mana here. Let's draw a Wrath, please. Or an Atraxa. Atraxa might not be good enough, but we'll see. I get to draw some cards. Sure, sure. Lightning Helix. I'll take it. Ooh, Assassin's Trophy to deal with the Virtue is probably what I need here. And then do I have... Man. Herd Migration pretty good as well. I guess this is gonna find me the... thing I need here. I should binding right now. What am I gonna bind though? The virtue? Ugh, I guess I will. Pass. No attacks. So now, yeah, I can pillage for a wrath and wrath everything away. But I'm assuming Atrax is gonna die here. We shall see. They could suicide attack with everything to draw some cards, but they have to get Atrax off the battlefield to pull off a suicide attack. 6, 10, 12. Yeah, they don't have lethal on the board if I have at least one creature to block. I'm assuming they have a go for the throat here, right? Okay, to get back the virtue. Okay, they're all in on the virtue, huh? So I want to trophy the virtue, probably. But pillage is just going to find me a wrath, and that's going to be it. Sure, they didn't even draw cards. Yeah, they're just all in. Okay. So we have a lot of mana. I would like to gain some life. Let's see how much mana. So we have 6, 11 mana. I go down to 8, and then up to 9. And then down to 7. And then 5. Yeah, so let's go Cornucopia. Into pillage. Let's get the deadly cover up. Yeah, we just need to wrath at this point, right? I could get an ill-timed, but I need to, yeah, we need to kill, 5 damage. No, that'll leave Denick alive, right? I could take ill-timed, cast ill-timed, discard another Niv-Mizzet to do 5 to everything. I should just wrath here. Let's just take the deadly cover-up. We can also strip their deck of whatever I want here, which is pretty nice. Once the Denick is gone. Let's exile a Herd Migration. Oops, should have attacked and gained 7 life first probably, but whatever. Not important. Could strip the bats. I don't think bat really matters though, right? Fairy, they've used 3 fairies, 2 Tidebinders. Maybe I should just take Denick out of their sideboard. Or out of their graveyard. Sure. They have a No More Lies. Let's take all their Dennicks. Sure. So we have Assassin's Trophy here. I can trophy the... Oh, I don't have the mana up because we have to use double black. Never mind. Can play Niv-Mizzet and pillage the Bog or Lightning Helix out of the yard again here. Yep, that doesn't matter. We're going to gain 10 life off the Cornucopia. Yeah, attack with Atraxa first. You're right. Should have probably done that. You're absolutely right. But I did not. Okay. Not going to gain life. It's a May, so you can decline the first time it comes up. And then I can do this. I will gain 10. It is uncounterable. They can No More Lies that. Okay. Well, let's take this. And then maybe I can just Lightning Helix. Actually, no, I have to Assassin's Trophy here, right? I'm going to Assassin's Trophy the Virtue on upkeep. Yeah. Gain more life. You can go get a land if you want. So that thing's not pumping their guys anymore. I don't care about my life total. Next turn I can Niv-Mizzet, smash Emperor, and then pillage the Bog with whatever I draw off the top. Go find another Atraxa probably. And play Atraxa. Yeah, there's only one in the graveyard, so 2 more in our deck. I get to look at my entire deck here, 22 cards, basically the entire deck, and find an Atraxa. That should be good. Destroy Evil. I don't have cards in my hand, remember? Those are not in my hand. Yeah. Arena. Tricky stuff. I hate it when it does that. It looks like they're in my hand. Just because I can flash them back, it shouldn't put them here. I don't know. It's weird. Should put them off to the side or something, right? I can take 5. No problem. Okay. Oof. Niv-Mizzet Supreme. Yeah, let's just migrate. They're not going to be able to beat this. Yeah, sure. Can't cast anything out of the graveyard because it requires that I discard a card to jumpstart them, so can't do it. They draw land. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Sure. Yeah, let's just discard this. And I'm not going to gain the life off this because it's only 4 life, 2 off each. It's going to get an Atraxa here, I think, and gain 8. That seems much better. Now I will say yes to this. Feature instant. They're dead. Land, sorcery. Not going to play my land. Let's pass the turn. Actually, I guess I could pillage again. No, let's just pass the turn with Tidebinder up. I'm going to use these cards to discard to play stuff out of my graveyard. Yeah, this game's over. Let's go to the next one. I don't think I'm going to change anything here. Tyrannex Rex is interesting. This might actually be good, but I'm the one on the defensive here. I don't know. Maybe I should be playing these Lockdown. They did seem good both games. Maybe Soul Search not great here. I'll ditch that. Let's try Lockdowns. Tiber, what's up? It is fun. Yeah. Yeah, and they're wild cards like Niv-Mizzet, which is not really a card I recommend anybody craft. I don't know how much it's... I mean, I don't know. It's going to be legal for the next 2 years. Maybe it'll see play. But I ended up drafting so much Modern Horizons. I have like 45 wild cards now, so I was only missing a couple Niv-Mizzets. I was like, yeah, sure. And I crafted 2 of them. I had everything else, but yeah, if you never played Domain, then you're missing way too many rares. But if you played the Domain deck and you've crafted all the tri-lands and the bindings and the migrations and all that, then you can do it. But okay, obviously I can't keep the 1 lander here. I can keep this. Let's put the mountain on the bottom, I think. Migration is good. Gonna go get us a white source here. I would take the migration if I were them, but I'm pretty sure they have to take, like, Go for the Throat or Helix or something. We'll see. But the deck is fun. Yeah, Riley, what's up? Time Toast tournament since Pizza Box is done. What happened? We'll pay entry and be happy. I know, dude. Yeah, you're right. Somebody's got to do it, because I don't know what happened to the Pizza Box tournament. I was even going to play in the last one. I had signed up and everything. And then it got canceled, and I was like, whoa, what the hell? I didn't know what happened, but... Okay, I'm going to migrate right now, because otherwise they can... Tide bind it. Let's go get a white sword. I found a Jetmir's Garden. A blue off the Yavimaya. I think I'm still gonna get a white source here. But yeah, Riley, totally. We need somebody to fill that space. Absolutely. I haven't talked to Hollywood about it. Did he officially say that's it? I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Because that sucks if that's true. I think I'm going to do this now. Yeah, let's just do this now. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. You joined the Mono Blue Church. Yeah. And Torf is an ordained minister. He's a cardinal of blue. Instead of wearing red, they wear all blue. You guys didn't know that? Bardinals. That's what they're called. Blue cardinals. Should probably blow up that filthy wedding announcement, shouldn't I? Pass? I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Maybe this is stupid. I'm ramping them, but... Hey, Tazik, what's up? How you doing? Been paying out of pocket? Paying what? What is he paying for? Because yeah, they're sponsored by the shop. Like that's who's paying, right? I can't believe what. I've got to ask him about that because they were sponsored by the comic book store. I thought that's who was footing the costs in exchange for advertising. That's who should be footing the cost for all that stuff. A lot of content creators, you know, if you're gonna run a tournament, get some sponsors. That's who should be donating prizes and stuff like that, right? Was he paying for the prizes out of his own pocket? That is wild. Yeah, he's had a lot of family stuff going on. That is true, and I'm not going to speak to that. That's, you know, his business. But I did hear that as well. I think I'm going to pillage here. Only have one black source. What am I even looking for right now? I guess it's a Cavern of Souls, right? Just to slam this Atraxa, but then they could have Tidebinder. I'm going to take Ill-Timed. Okay, pass. Could besage you a wedding announcement or something, second main. We'll see what happens. Okay. Don't think that really matters, because they can only take one thing here. And I have 2 removal spells, so... Take the cheaper one. Take the Go for the Throat. It mostly came from him. Holy crap. Yeah. Oh, damn. I didn't know. So I'm going to have to ask him about that. That sucks. I didn't know they were officially over. And they had the invitational thing and all that stuff. And, you know, I qualified for that. And then it got canceled because of the arena issues. And now it's just not happening. That sucks. Damn. This is going to get countered, but I'm going to do it anyway. I need them to start countering stuff because I need to play this. They're not doing much damage to us, at least. But Secret Spell at Wizard's Cast did quite well, but you don't really care for magic, do you? What? The Cunning Mage composing. Jesus, Torf, what is that? I don't know what you're reciting there. Is that from some song? I have no idea what that is. Is that Hallelujah from like the actual Hallelujah song that the guy, what's his name? The oh, he's such a good singer. He died really young. Oh, I can't remember his name. He did such a good rendition of that song. And now I can't think of his name. It's tragic. Read the text with the Hallelujah melody. Nice. Well, I can't, yeah, I can't remember the... Oh, yeah. Okay, the do ya, now I remember. You're right. Sure, Den goes to the yard. But, jeez, okay, deep cut. Leonard Cohen, no, he was the songwriter, but no, the guy who did it after... Buckley, Jeff Buckley. Jeff Buckley did such an amazing rendition of that song. That guy had an incredible voice. You know how he died? He went swimming drunk in a river, and that was it. Didn't come back up. But Cohen wrote the song. You're right. Cohen was the original singer. Jeff Buckley did an amazing Graceland. His album Graceland had a rendition of that song that was fantastic. I guess I'm blocking here? Kind of weird, but... Okay. Let's see if they can kill me. The maps. I'm gonna gain a lot of life. Would have loved to have a cornucopia. Oh, hi. What? Did someone say... So, I get to... If I explode, they counter it. I'm gonna go Lightning Helix the Bat here. And I'm discarding an Atraxa. I know that seems insane, but at 5 life, Atraxa is not important here. It's never going to resolve, it's never going to survive, even if it does resolve. So we do this, we gain a bunch of life, and I get to go for the throat back, and then we pass. I can use the go for the throat on their turn, triggers the... Ooh. Okay, I will kill that as well, I think. Okay. Any card I draw off the top lets me cast any of these things. Let's see if they can kill Niv-Mizzet. I think it's Urtai is their only answer. Unless they have a sweeper, which is weird for them to side in, or a sacrifice effect. I still think Liliana is a card that Esper will sometimes play, but not often. Not if they're playing Gix in the main deck, they'll have Liliana. Otherwise, I don't think they play it. Let's see. Yeah, Jeff Buckley. He was such an incredible singer and just, yeah, did not have... So wait a minute. Iganjo is not white. So they could Iganjo me here. I'm not blocking. Yeah, Iganjo could actually hit Niv-Mizzet, right? Okay, so what do I do here? I could just ill-timed. I guess I'll ill-timed. If I cast Pillage, they can't D-stroke it. I'm gonna cast ill-timed. Let's discard Zeotoras, gain some life. They can Tidebind this, of course. Ooh, no need. Let's see here. I'm gonna pass. So I have Assassin's Trophy up. I can discard Niv-Mizzet to cast Assassin's Trophy. Okay, I don't think that matters either. Sure. I gain 2 life on their turn when I cast the trophy. Okay. Interesting. Should I kill this now? Could stop on upkeep and kill it as well. Okay. Why do I feel like I should pull the trigger now and say screw the 2 life? I guess I will do this now. Let's discard Niv. Make a clue. Not bad. They don't have any more basics, I presume. Maybe one more? Yeah, blue-white control. Yeah, they don't have basics. Nice. They usually only play 2, sometimes 1. This deck plays 2. 2 cards in hand, another Denic in the yard. Okay, they can't Iganjo now. Sure. Yep, making maps. Okay. Pillage gains us some life next turn. I can lock down their creatures as well. So we'll see what we draw here. I'm probably gonna discard whatever I draw to pillage. Oh, they have a wedding announcement on top, not bad. Maybe I should have kept the Farewell in the board. Farewell's got such a unique effect against this kind of stuff that... Oh, and then they mill it. Okay. Ooh, Herd Migration is probably going to be too much for them. So let me think about this. I think I lead with... Oh, man. I don't want to discard either of these cards is the thing. So Pillage gains us 2 life. We discard 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should just slam Herd Migration here, right? That Restless Anchorage is a 4-power creature. I could go Lockdown, kill Emperor, Pillage, gain 2, put me to 5. It's very risky. I die to another Emperor, basically, if they have Restless Anchorage to kill me, right? I don't know why, but I feel like I should cycle this. Oh man, this is super tough. Oh, this is so tough. Should I just slam Herd Migration? Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll take... Actually, I just want like a go for the throat or something here, right? God damn it. Okay. Pass? Yeah, I'll leave the Emperor in play for now. Yeah, that's a tough one. Lockdown is a tough discard there. I don't know if it's correct. Maybe I should have cycled this for 3 life and then discarded the land. That's another thing I could have done. Sure. We pump this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gain 5. Yeah, I don't have many ways to deal with the anchorage in this deck. We're not playing, March. We're not playing Field of Ruins. We're not playing a lot of stuff. So there's not much I can do here. The temporary lockdown was killing the tokens, but the tokens didn't matter. That thing has first strike. I could have double lightning helix this, I guess. I didn't even think about doing that, but I'm gonna do this. I don't really want to discard this card is mainly the reason why. I'm just gonna take 5 here, go back to 5, eat their token. And then now I just need to deal with anchorage. So I can double anchorage next turn. Oh, don't be a spell. Shit. Okay, does that even matter? I would mill that. They keep it on top, great. Okay, my turn. Let's see. 3, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I can't play Herd Migration and this. I still think I might have to cycle this to gain life. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it now. Go back up to 10. I think I might have to cycle this Herd Migration. I think I should have discarded it earlier, maybe. I'm not even sure. Very tricky game to play here. I don't know. I don't know what was correct there. So many decisions, because when you draw 2 good spells and you don't want to cast them, I mean, there's so many factors here as well. Like, Herd Migration is not stopping their creature land from killing me. So I just kind of need to keep racing until I find something huge, like an Atraxa or something to put in front of it. But Niv is kind of the only thing keeping me alive here, sadly. So we take it. This is just never resolving, right? Now that they kept their thing on top. Well, that'll kill me. This does gain me the 4 life, but with no Cavern of Souls, I can't force it through that No More Lies. 6, 7, 8, 9. I could force them to counter this, but I think I should gain the life, actually. Get the land. Let's get... Want blue, but it's somehow not in our deck. Sure. Did I mill it? It's in the graveyard, right. Pass? If I draw an untapped land next turn, maybe I can slam Atraxa and pay for the No More Lies. That's really it, right? Not much else I can do. Milling a Rafine. I guess Rafine probably doesn't matter at this point, yeah. Well, we're dead to another Emperor here, but there's not much I can do about that. Ah. Okay, so they're gonna force me to block. They should just put this on Denick, I think. Interesting. Okay. I think they could have made Denick big enough that... Yeah, either one eats my guy, but... I presume they're going to toss a spell here, so yeah, forcing me to block the 8-9. They still have No More Lies up, so even an Atraxa here is probably not good enough, even if it did resolve. They discarded one, but I'm sure they have another one. D-stroke or something. Nope. Okay. Gain 4 life. Darn. A good game. All right, that's the 4th round. That was a fucking marathon. We had 6 minutes on the clock. I will see you in the next round. I think there's one more. I'll play one more. So see you there. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. Hopefully this one doesn't take too long, but I will keep. I think the deck feels a little bit better. I haven't had enough of that. What is it? The 2-mana discard spell, white-black soul search or soul something, white-black sorcery. I haven't drawn that enough to feel out whether that's good or not. Ooh, should I cavern on 2 and just herd here? Kind of want to do that actually. I'm gonna go dragon first and pass. I should go Avatar. Avatar really throws people off. They just double-checked it to make sure they read that right. Yeah, I said dragon. Yeah. So? You don't like dragon? They probably just assume I'm doing Terror of the Peaks things, right? I mean, Xander's Lounge gives us everything we need here. I have double white, double blue. I guess I don't have double green. Red. I'm gonna get green here. Drawing red anyway. Okay, Cornucopia, let the life gain begin. Historic just energy mirrors? Yeah, what is it like? I have no idea what's seeing play now. Infinite combo, yeah. Yeah. Fun. You ground through all that to get Mythic is impressive, King Case. I don't know if I'd want to play against a bunch of Charbelcher decks and Dark Rituals into Bowmasters and all that nonsense. Okay, so is it a Niv-Mizzet, and can they beat this card? I guess they've got Liliana to beat it, right? It's a little bit awkward. Do I just jam it? And they Liliana. Man, that is so awkward. Black, green. I don't know. I'm gonna still go for it here, but yeah. Presume they're just gonna cast Liliana of the Veil here. There's not much I can really do. Am I gonna not play the thing that turn? No. Still gonna do it. My budget Boros energy deck has been holding out. Nice, 65% win rate. Solid. That's good. Ooh, they don't have Liliana. Great. Let's see here. I want to keep... I guess I can ditch Xander's Lounge actually now. Okay. Ill-time's perfect here, because I can discard Temp Lockdown. Let's discard this. Yeah. We'll find lands. Yep, you can have another clue. And let's discard this and this. Kill the investigator. Get them for 5. Pass. Okay, attracts the next turn if I draw an untapped land. I guess I didn't have to kill that guy. I could have kept both cards, but temporary lockdown not doing a ton for us there. That'll kill my Niv-Mizzet. Sacrifice, random sacrifice effect. X's command. Okay, well, if they don't have a Bat or a Liliana or so... Oh, I guess Hostile Investigator. I should have kept the land, but then I can't cast Atraxa. It doesn't really matter. That's unlucky. Shit. They drew another one. Oh, they brought it back. Sorry. Yeah, with that. X's command ends up being good against Niv-Mizzet. That is not surprising. But again, the only effects that matter are these sacrifice effects. That was a good top deck. Wow. Really? It's kind of insane, actually. Pass. 3 lands. Okay. Yeah, the black-green or black decks with sacrifice effects are the ones that are most effective here, which I think is actually good because those, I don't think those decks are actually good in standard. Like black-green is not tier 1, I think. It's probably just outside, or tier 1.5. And mono black isn't a deck. But you see it sometimes on the ladder and stuff, but the black decks in standard, sadly, fell a long way. Unless it's Rafine, you know, Esper playing black. But the black-green deck, they were really bad against Domain, and Domain was like the most popular deck in the format. Now that the format's kind of balanced out, there's some more space, now that Domain doesn't make up that much of the metagame. So these decks can exist and do fairly well, but I still don't think they're as good as Esper Midrange or Blue-White Control or even the aggro decks, like maybe Gruul Aggro, stuff like that. Covering it up, huh? I guess I'll do that. What am I going to strip? Maybe they're an investigator? We can just exile Traxa here. Sure. Gain a life. Maybe I strip those Mosswoods. The coolest and in the same time the most unique deck. Which one, Amadou? My Tuesday's been going good, King Case. Yeah, thank you, buddy. We're recording for YouTube right now, so I'm not paying attention to chat very much. Not that I do anyway, but I'll take Losswood Jet Dread Knight. Okay, take all the Dread Knights. They've got double go for the throat, Bronco Preacher. Okay. Oh, one of them's in Adventureland. Whoops, I forgot. What? Okay, sure. Pass. So they've got some removal and some, yeah, a couple card advantage engines I'm gonna need to deal with. Hopefully I find another sweeper here, we'll see. But the bad 3 cards, I know. Top deck the card draw and then drew 3 lands. Standard is great, King Case, yeah. Yeah. The one I'm playing right now. Yeah, it's cool. I just want to play something different. I'm sick of playing the same stuff, but... Oh, whoops. Why am I auto-passing? Fuck. My bad. As soon as they activated, I should have turned off auto-pass, but I'm chatting. Oops. I don't even... Now if I say oops, it sounds like I'm saying oops, I had an answer. That's not... I did screw that up. I shouldn't have let them attack there. It doesn't matter. We have no way to bring back Niv-Mizzet, but... Yeah, it is a sweet deck. I like playing different stuff, and I'm trying to figure out how well positioned it is in Standard right now, and I think it is well positioned because aggro, like if you on Arena specifically, aggro's everywhere, and decks like Teamer are not. The Teamer, you know, Fireballs deck or whatever you want to call it. Nice. Okay, let me think about this then. I should plot this actually. Because anything I find now, you know, for 3 mana or less will not be something I want to cast. I could find a sweeper and then blow away their preacher and stuff. I'm just going to plot this because, again, they play stuff that is... that can make me discard, like Liliana, or maybe they have Duress randomly. Some of them will play like 1 copy of Duress or something. The life, like, they can hit me over and over. It's irrelevant. They can't race the cornucopia here, so, and lightning helixes and stuff. I think I can just take this. But this one right now that I'm playing is, yeah, it's kind of fun. I just want to see how good it is, and I think it is so good against aggro, and the fact that aggro is everywhere on Arena, and the bad matchups like Teamer Fireballs aren't really decks that people like playing on Arena, because for good reason, they have so much clicking, you know? So, I think it's interesting. I think there's something here, but... It's just messy with the mana base and stuff. Your true 5-color deck, unlike the old Domain decks, which were mostly green-white, you're playing everything in large numbers. You're playing a double black Wrath, you're playing a black-green 2-drop, a blue-green spell, a white-red spell, like, just all over the place. Niv-Mizzet's straight up 5 mana, 1 of each color. Ooh, Soul Search. Okay, so let's pillage first. I'm not even going to take that action. I think I can do better than that. Looking for the big boy. There's a Traxa. Could just drop a Traxa. That's always good. I know they go for the throats, but just refilling is nice. I could also take Herd Migration here. That's also really good. And just jam Herd Migration. That's probably a card they're going to struggle to beat, right? I think I'm taking this. Speaking of a lot of clicking, I crafted Legends and regretted. Oh, the 4-color Legends deck. Yes, that's another one. Well, I'm an idiot. I should have gained 2. Now I'm only gaining 1, but so be it. Go. The Gix's command is devastating against this kind of... oh, power 2 or less. Never mind. I thought it was CMC. I'm thinking of Path of Peril. Path of Peril would be devastating here, but I don't think green-black plays that. Their spot removal's bad, so they've got, you know, the creatures that all get kind of double blocked and traded for. I can double block the Restless Cottage, trade a token. I can double block Preacher and trade 2, which isn't ideal, but... Oh, they're pillaging. Nice. Pillage is a sweet one. I'm going to Soul Search and take whatever good card they have, unless they cast it right now. They don't know I have a Soul Search. I haven't been able to get the deck. It's a really tough deck to play. Yeah, we were talking about this on the podcast. I think people like CFT Sock and like the people who make those decks and who play them a ton and just really know them inside out, and not just know them, goldfishing them, but knowing how they should play and how they have to adjust their play in each matchup depending on what the opponent's deck is doing and what archetype they are and stuff. The people who know that stuff like the back of their hand do well with it. But everybody else is like, yeah, not able to replicate those results. It's weird. It's yeah, it's one of those decks that I think a lot of people need to put a lot more time than they're putting into to get the results that, you know. It is one of the best decks in Standard. It is. It absolutely is a tier 1 deck. But you have to be really good at playing the deck and know all the little corner cases. It's very like interaction heavy. In real life, it's a ton of shuffling. That is the saving grace on Arena and digital clients. At least we don't have okay. At least we don't have you know, all the shuffling that you have in real life. Really? No way. Oh, I'll happily double block that guy, sure. Whoa, was that a good draw? Damn. Yeah, I'll gain the life. Let's tuck ill-timed? Yeah. I mean, I couldn't cast it right now. Maybe I discard this to Lily? I'm gonna Lightning Helix the Glissa. Maybe they minus Lily, go for the throat. They know I'm gonna ill-time, so they've got to go for an alpha here. Should I zap Lily? Ah, this is tough. Because then they can only plus her. If they minus, make me sack a dude. I'm at 23 life, though. Who gives a shit? Yeah, let's just pass. I think they're going to plus here. I'm going to save the lightning strikes for their turn where I can gain another 2 life. And I think I'm just going to kill Glissa. Yeah, we're fine here. One of the hardest decks to pilot. Yeah, it's very tricky. Same with the other CFT Sock decks. I remember when they were playing the Jeskai Hinata deck and suddenly crushed a tournament, and then a bunch of people played and went, holy shit, if you're a good player and you know this deck really well and how to combo off, this deck is busted. And sure enough, it turned into the best deck in Standard for, God, I don't know, months. It was the best deck in Standard. It's crazy. Gain 5. Yeah, I'm not even gonna block this guy. So much life. Don't need to block when you have that much life. But the other creatures have abilities that trigger. So Preacher and Glissa I definitely want to kill, but Mosswood, never. Okay, another one of those, sure. Well, this ill-timed is going to be good here. Are they actually going to kill a token? Huh. They haven't used Lily yet. They're just going to dump their hand so that Lily does something here. Sure. Discard land. Well, if I discard the Lightning Helix here, I can do 2 damage to everything, which basically wipes their board and lets me hit Lily for 3. Wow. Or discard one of those. But God, these are so ridiculous right now. I don't want to discard that, right? So hold on. If I go, she's at 5 loyalty. I go 2 damage to everything. Not planeswalkers, just creatures. They're left with Preacher. And then I swing with both at Lily. They block 1. Lily goes to 2. I Lightning Helix, and then I pillage with the last one. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, that does 2 to everything. Yeah, I don't clean that guy, but yeah, they basically have to block here now and trade it. That's true. So they are going to have to trade if they block, yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, I don't even have to burn the Helix. They should just let Lily die here. Okay, well, I will burn the Helix then. Burning the Helix at both ends. I'm going to pillage now. Right now. Atraxa's pretty insane. I just have to make sure I can resolve these. Like, Niv-Mizzet I can play right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I can't play Atraxa. And do they have oh no, what do they have in hand? They have nothing. They have a Mosswood Dread Knight. I think I'm going to get Niv-Mizzet. I've got the Ill-Timed and Lightning Helixes. I've got so much shit in the graveyard. Niv-Mizzet's better than Atraxa right now. And I can cast it. Because if they minus Lily, I can sack the token. If they draw removal, kill the token, they can sack Lily, and then I lose this. This is just as vulnerable in play against Lily as it is in my hand, though. Like, if I Lightning Helix this, and they draw another Lily, they get my Niv-Mizzet. If I play Niv-Mizzet, and they draw another Lily, they get Niv-Mizzet. Like, there's no way around it, right? So as long as they don't draw another... Should I jam Niv-Mizzet here? I feel like the only thing that can touch it in my hand is another Lily, whereas in play, there's other stuff that can hit it, right? So I'm not going to play this now. I'm going to leave this in my hand. I'm going to pass, and on their upkeep, I'm going to Lightning Helix Lily. Because I want to gain 5 life instead of 3. Okay. 3 damage card to keep your 3/3? You mean the Lightning Helix? I guess to kill the guy, yeah. But I don't know what my opponent was going to do. I think I'd rather... Well, yeah, it all happened on my turn, right? I guess I could have kept one more creature around. That is true. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Yeah, because... Or, I don't know. You're right. Maybe I should have pillaged the bog first, see what I find... and then go from there and figure it out. I don't know. That's interesting. You're right. I think I should have actually just Helix their creature, kill Lily. Because I don't know why. I thought they had to go for the throat, but they played it the turn before. Yeah, like, it didn't matter. We're at 32 life, so this is irrelevant. We're going to untap, slam Niv-Mizzet, and... But you're right. You know what? Yeah, using the Lightning Helix to kill the creature and keeping an extra body in case they draw another Lily would have been way better. Just having the extra body to protect me from sacrifice effects, right? Ah... They know what I'm doing now with the Niv-Mizzet, so they're going to start eating my colorless stuff. Huh? Alright, let's get Niv down. Land is going to get discarded very soon here. Yes, gain 5. And then, am I going to pillage here? I think that's probably the best thing, right? Pillage the bog. Atraxa feels pretty good here. Yeah, let's get Atraxa. And I'm not going to let them draw. So I'm not going to attack here, otherwise they'll get another free draw off the Dread Knight. Alright, they top deck. They know all, yeah, they know all these cards that I have access to now, so it's going to be it. Nice. Soul Search is interesting, just in the late game, to be able to Thoughtseize them and make sure that whatever, you want to resolve happens. Kind of interesting. I think I'm going to keep it in this matchup. Temporary Lockdown's good with the Dread Knight, but not good against killing anything else. The Bronco, I guess, but they're going to side that out, probably. The 3 drops are what we struggle against. So I don't need that. I think 6 Wraths is already enough. Card advantage is good. I don't know if I want to change anything. I guess I bring in, like, Go for the Throat is really good. Maybe a way to kill a Liliana, like a Tidebinder or a Trophy. Trophy's pretty good. It hits the creature lands and everything. Maybe I can take out these Soul Searches. I don't know. Take those out. Yeah, I should have probably killed the other token. You're right. Yeah. You don't need so much HP? No, but why not? Like, billionaires don't need that much money, but doesn't stop them from hoarding it. I want to go to 50 life. Why? Because I can. That's why. I'm never gonna not gain life in this deck. Touch my graveyard? Yeah. Well, dude, that's why a lot of people really dislike when their opponents take their cards, like with Gonti or Siphon Insight or, you know, one of those things. Breach the Multiverse and Itali. And there's so many cards that do that now because people uh, are very. There's a big reaction when that kind of stuff happens. For one player hates it, one player loves it. People love beating other players with their own cards, right? You feel like you're doing some kind of, you know, it's the most embarrassing. It's like teabagging your opponent, or I don't know what equivalent you could make, right? So they keep printing more of them. Outrageous robbery, and you know, just there's so many cards now that let you beat your opponent with their own cards. Like, it's weird. There was not really anything like that for a long time. I guess there was the one card every few sets, maybe. I'm trying to think. Bribery. There's jeweled or Gilded Drake. Gilded Drake was another one, but it was mainly just blue. Blue could do that because that was kind of their theme. But outside of that, you never were able to do stuff like that. But now there's a ton. But yeah, the entire heist mechanic is literally just that. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And that stupid the jailer Grenzo. God, that card is so nuts. Chromatic Cube was dominated by that card. Okay, yeah, I can keep this, I think. Bunch of random sweepers. Let's see if that's good enough. I'm going to lead with this, I guess. Then I can ley line on 2 if I find one. Don't know if I'll need to, but you never know. Drawing a lot of top end here. Don't need another big expensive card, please. Just give me lands. Do your worst. Do not mind early discard effects. The only time discard actually matters. Yeah, I'm gonna play tapped here. I don't think I'm gonna Assassin's Trophy anything on 2, and I don't need to bog. The only time discard matters is on the turn when you're gonna win or stabilize or stop them from winning. You know, the ultimate power, the big turn. You know, but it is good against things that have you know, like Pack Rat. Like the big turn for Pack Rat is turn 2. So if you can Thoughtseize on 1 into Pack Rat on turn 2 and take their I guess I'll do this on upkeep, right? Take their removal spell and play Pack Rat on 2. It was huge. So they're trying to, you know, clear the way maybe for Glissa or something, but taking a big Atraxa or Niv-Mizzet or whatever doesn't really matter because that's not a card I would be playing anyway at this stage of the game, you know. I hope I don't have to migrate to find a land here, but we'll see. They know I have all these sweepers, so they're like, oh shit, what do I do? Play another Glissa, yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, and I did not find a land. That sucks. I mean, I could just Cornucopia here. They can't blow up artifacts. But no land is brutal. They get to get a free card off Glissa here. I'm just gonna go Cornucopia instead of Migrate. Ugh, that's so awkward. Okay. You got it. Yeah, so these have been interesting. I don't know if they're better than playing the white sweepers, but we are playing black for some stuff, so I don't know. I feel like leaning into black more than white makes sense. But then we're still playing temporary lockdown, so I don't know. Maybe that it doesn't even matter. We're just all over the place with the mana. Hey, Jubba, how you doing, buddy? How's life? What's new? Uncovered an entire DLC map. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, a fragment was hiding. I thought it was a whole new map. Nice. They plot pillage the bog. Okay. No land is rough. I'm gonna draw cards. Maybe I discard. Holy shit! Really? Wow, no lands. I'm 50-50 on every draw to hit a land here. What do I discard? I think I want to keep the sweepers here. But not amazing. Jeez, still no land. They're going to pillage, get something good, and play it, I presume. We'll see. You have more black mana than white, so it's better? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we're still playing temporary lockdown, so that throws that out the window. Like, that's what I just said, was like, it's a weird... Yeah, like, I think you should be leaning into black more than white, but we're still playing double white cards. I don't know, it's weird. But maybe temporary lockdown doesn't belong. Maybe I should just play pest, what is that sideboard card called? Pest something? Pest control. But temp lockdown is better than pest control. It is, right? Are they just all in on this? That's the play? Oh yeah, they're trying to desperately mana screw me. Sure. I don't need to strip your stuff. It's fine. Yeah. Let's start finding land. So, I need another black source here. Oh no, what am I saying? I do not. Green, red, blue. I'm gonna get another white for now. Okay. Oh, I guess I should have gotten a green. What am I saying? Oh, because the auto tapper, yeah. Oops. I wanted to cycle another migration here, but yeah, the auto tapper tapped my pain land because it's always trying to do you a favor by tapping the worst possible land. I don't really want to get green there, so I should have just tapped maybe something else. Left up the green, yeah. Sure. That gets bindinged. I presume they have a way to kill binding. They're playing this kind of crap, right? Frill back and all that. Pillage, sure. Now they pillage? It's kind of weird. Deal. I don't have to binding here. I could just deadly cover up and strip their Sholdreds out of the deck or something. Maybe I shouldn't bother with binding. Well, yeah, if I could guarantee I have a land, then I wouldn't bind. But I don't know if I'm going to draw an untapped land here. So I should probably binding. Smoltron, what's up? MTG deck list. What are we talking about? Deck list? Oh, you're talking about... Oh, discard everything? Nice, Smoltron. Keep going, buddy. Do it. Yeah, I don't really give a shit. Oh, should I... I think I have to binding. Nope. Rough. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Pass. Migration cycles to find another land. They know we have double cover up here, so I think I'm fine with whatever they want to do here. And then pillage gets us maybe Niv-Mizzet. We'll see. He's not got too much to bring back except the pillage itself. I think that's fine too. Big three. They are the ones who have to keep playing stuff. Sure. Well, I guess I'm gonna cycle this, gain life. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Whoops. God, I don't play against these new cards very much. I haven't played Standard in a long time. I keep fucking up against them. Just playing too fast here. Green, I think, let's get another black source here. Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? We're discarding it anyway. But should have gained 3 life and not let them have a clue, instead of just giving them a free card there. Derp. Yeah, new cards like this is kind of when I kind of stopped playing Standard around that time, actually. Yeah. and moved on to Chromatic Cube, and then Modern Horizons 3. I think I'm going to just take the Investigators. That's probably the best card in their deck, right? Against us? Yeah, all those. Don't care. Breach the Multiverse, dear lord. Nissa breaches 2 Gix's commands. 3 Lilianas, jeez. Yeah, this is actually going to be a deck that gives this deck some problems. That's why I had Obstinate Baloth in the sideboard before. But they have a lot of ways to make me sack. I should probably be sideboarding this out, but I didn't. Sure. Yep, the card that I gave you for free. Enjoy it. Black Trap, how you doing? Bringer of the last gift, jeez. Hey, wait for fate. What people playing Silgo Guardian Standard? Yeah, it's better than it was because Domain is not a part of the metagame anymore. Domain is dead. That said, we played against Domain earlier, so go figure. I can Niv-Mizzet here. Presuming they have a way to kill this, and with no way to get value, it's kind of bad, but it's okay. I can do this, and then I could pillage, but I can't cast it, so there's no point. I don't want to get Liliana'd here or something. If they Liliana, they're going to obviously minus, though, right? His ability only triggers once per turn. What? Oh, you mean the hostile? Yeah, but I gave them a card for free. It did matter. No blocks. Because if I had just done it before the guy ETBs, then he doesn't trigger at all. And I didn't do that. Oh, they can blow up my Leyline Binding? Jesus Christ. Oh, instead they draw a card. Right. Deal? They probably... Well, I don't know. Who knows what's in their hand? Maybe they have all the answers here, but I would have blown up Binding, I think, if I were them. Because the chance of me wrathing again now with Niv-Mizzet is low, but if they kill Niv-Mizzet, then the chance of wrathing is high, right? Yeah. They have a bunch of ways to get Niv-Mizzet off the board, so I probably shouldn't even be playing that card in this matchup. I should bring in maybe like Tyrannix Rex and try and just steal the game with that or something. But even that doesn't line up very well against this stuff, right? We'll see. Kind of got mana screwed this game, so I'm way behind here, but let's plot, or pillage whatever out of plot land here and see what we can find. Find some action. Oh, you're going to thin my deck for me first? I appreciate that. Why are they going to use Field of Ruin now? Cut off my black mana? Okay. Deal. Let's get a blue source here. Well, now I can cast Atraxa, so maybe I should just do that, huh? My opponent just fixed my mana for me? Yeah, I didn't have 7 mana, but now I do, so appreciate you. Why would they do that? Kind of weird. Get all the stuff. Lightning Helix is interesting because it hits Atraxa, but I think I need to go for the throat for the Preacher. And then that's it. Ooh, that is not a good Atraxa. Jeez. Okay, I'll take it still, but... Okay, I guess I should have taken a Tri-land there. What am I doing? I was going to actually cast this, then I realized I haven't made my land drop yet. I actually should play that. So, should have taken a Tri-land there instead of this, but whatever. No blocks. Blow up the enchantment! Nope. Okay. Playing around a Wrath maybe, but they're going to have to play more stuff here. They're drawing a bunch of cards. Got to deal with their stuff. Fortunately, I have a handful of answers. They know 2 of them. I mean, the Frillback also blows up the enchantment, but you don't need to waste mana on that. You can just do it for free. I don't know, maybe the card's better then, and use Frillback to blow that up. They don't have any creature lands, that's good. That's another weak spot on this. This deck doesn't deal with creature lands very, very highly, but... Rowdy Horses, jeez, Corey. Niv's okay. This is gotta be one of the trickier matchups. I don't think Niv is a favorite in this matchup. We really want to be playing against aggro decks all day. And Blue-White Control is actually a pretty good match, which is nice. And mid-range, I think, is a good match. We beat Esper mid-range. But these random decks with a bunch of, Gix's commands and sacrifice effects and stuff, the Niv-Mizzet lines up badly there. When Niv-Mizzet isn't hexproof, it's much worse. And or like when they can't interact with it, when it's not like legit hexproof, against that deck it's not, right? So Yeah, duress is irrelevant. All our cards are the same. This does not matter. Next. Yes, great. Find Reno. Pass. Looking for another big swinger. We'll see. We've also got more wraths in our deck. Yeah, 3 more explosions. I used all my other thing, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, I'll take the damage from Mosswood. Do not care. They're at sub 12 minutes over there. And this is only game 2? Sure. There's Nisa. Yeah. Make a big dork. Not much else to do. Oh, they're going to minus. Nice. Okay, great. I'm gonna... Oh. Do I not have white mana? Whoa, I only have 1 white mana. Holy cow. Okay. Two white mana. Ha, 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 ha. Alright. Do your worst. Need to find another Wrath here, or an Atraxa, or something huge. Niv-Mizzet would be interesting, but I wouldn't be able to use it right away. We'll see. Yep. I don't think I'm going to win this, but we're going to run out our opponent's clock here. Let them finish us. Get Nissa back. They have 1 forest. So at least I don't have to worry about this ever overrunning me in the green-black deck. Not like Domain, where it was insane. I discarded a land? Oh, is it only off land? What? I don't think that matters, Rashgun, right? Yeah. I don't know what you mean by discarding a land. It doesn't matter what I discard, he triggers. That earlier herd migration thing? Oh, you mean because I discarded a land off his ability, he would have gotten 1 card anyway, you're saying, right? Wait. Did I... Oh, yeah. What am I saying? The discard... Yeah. The cycling wouldn't put it into play. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. You're right. I'm not sure what I'm thinking here. I guess I have to do this. That was a good draw, but I have to discard whatever I find here, so... Ooh. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Go to the next one. I see what you're saying. Yeah, Rashkin. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought it doesn't discard the card to get the land. Yeah, I'm not cycling. Because I'm getting it mixed up with the time before when we cycled a land away, and I was like, oh yeah, whoops, I'm supposed to do that in response when it's on the stack, not once it's in play. So what do I do here? They've got a bunch of the Gix nonsense. I think I'm going to get rid of my Niv-Mizzets here. What if I play stuff like this that just slams them? It's a little too expensive. I'm going to go Tidebinder. Flanker's interesting. It kind of shuts off their recursion, their whole Gix's command thing, right? Or I could just play Negates to deal with Gix's command. Negate just seems really bad against them. All the stuff I care about are creatures. I don't really care about... Like, Gix's command, if I just eat their graveyard, I think I'm happier with that. I'm going to try Flanker randomly. Or Soul Search, like, is that even a good card? I don't think so. Sure. Let's try this. All the answers. Arena has so many players that must do what their cards can, regardless of relevance. Oh, yeah, that's true. People will... You scoop to a lot of stuff, Wait for Fate. You scoop to far more than you should, I think, but... Oh, come on. No, I can't keep that. This is better. Okay. Cameron stings a little bit. But that is great. Let's just go Phyrexian. Doesn't matter here. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, I went to take the stop off and it just clicked on whatever there. What in the fuck? God, I hate this fucking client. Sorry about that. I was supposed to take a swamp or something there, or an island. I went to take my stop off. It's hesitating, right? It's sitting there as my opponent, I don't know, thinks about it or whatever. So I just clicked the stop, but it popped up so fast it doesn't, it just, I didn't even click on a card. I clicked off of the cards. It was all the way up here. And it did the thing still. Jesus Christ. Go. At least they're not drawing cards with this because I'm gaining a bunch of life here. But that's super frustrating. I hate when Arena does stupid shit like that. It'll pop up like right in your face, and if you like, I'm looking at my graveyard and then something else on the stack will resolve and pop up as I'm like looking at a different zone. And instead of just letting me finish with the zone I'm on, clicking close or hide or clicking outside the window and going to the thing that just resolved on the stack, it'll put it over top of whatever you're doing. And if you click on something, if you're clicking and dragging around, you click on this overlay that's suddenly right in front of your face, you just choose something that you didn't want to choose or whatever. It's like, what? God, it's ridiculous. Whenever a new window pops up, it should not overlay itself over top of whatever. It should just sit wherever it is on the stack. It should be behind whatever you're doing, right? Yeah, I took out the Niv-Mizzet, so this is totally irrelevant here. That is good, though. I guess I'll pass here. Yeah, need to find a way to start stalling the game out here because we have very few win conditions now. It's just Atraxa and Herd Migration, really. Let's bind. Gain a life. I'm probably not gonna... I'm not gonna cast Lightning Helix this turn, right? Yep. Do not care about Hearse. I take one. Would have had that guy leylined and this creature wouldn't exist if I had been able to fetch the right land there, I think, but... Oh well. Okay, Knights. Sure. Not gonna Helix there. Ooh. Okay, so when the Knights die, they don't come back. Okay, let's pass. I could do one of these on my turn here to gain more life, but I don't think I need to do anything like that. And it keeps their Hearse small as well. Okay, let's go to end step. Again, the life is just... We're just going to gain so much life, it doesn't matter. I want to screw with their actual turn here. Play the other Dread Knight. Play the other Dread Knight out. Okay. So a lot of options here. Obviously, I could Lightning Helix the Aclazotz twice, and then exile with the trigger on the stack, but I don't have enough mana to do that. I think I'm just gonna do this. It's so awkward. Because I actually just want to scry 2, gain 2 here. I mean, ugh, that's brutal. Double Helix Aclazotz? I think I'm just going to look for a Wrath here. Go to my turn. Seiju. That'll kill the Aclazotz when it flips, but I think I'd rather just cast the Traxa here. That seems better. Gain 4. Yeah. This is immediately going to die, of course, but that's okay. Take this. Take a land, I guess. Ill-timed is interesting. Herd migration also very interesting. I think I'm gonna go take this actually. Okay. They're gonna hit me for a bunch of damage here, and then I'm gonna start killing their stuff. Maybe I go for the throat Aclazotz. I Lightning Helix the Mosswood, and then kill Aclazotz, and then Kutzil's Flanker with the trigger on the stack, Exile Graveyard. Okay, that's not very impressive. At least they didn't bring 2 cards back from their yard. That would have been bad. I don't need the land. Okay, they make a bat. Sure. Sure. And duress. Pretty lucky. Make my own luck, huh? Indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can go for the throat. I can't eat both of these things, though. That's the problem. Helix. Yeah, let's just do this. Pay with Cavern. Okay. Sure. I'm not gonna Helix now, so we'll let that happen. This destroys this. Play this. Lucky. That Mosswood, man, if it was just 1 toughness less, I'd be able to do something here, but no such luck. I'm going to keep the land in my hand just in case they have a Liliana or something here. And then I can trade Kutzil's Flanker plus a Lightning Helix for Mosswood, I guess, and then it's going to come back at some point, but hopefully we find a deadly cover-up to strip those Mosswoods out of their deck at some point. They also have 7 minutes on their clock. We have 9. So we've got to keep an eye on that as well. Another grind fest. Holy crap. Yeah, domain. I mean, that is what you're signing up for, right? Take it. What else you got? What else you got? Not bad. Sandbag the land for just such an occasion. Oh, I guess I kill it with the trigger on the stack. Whoops. No, but I need to kill the other guy actually this turn, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going to discard no matter what. Gain all the lives. No sweepers, huh? That's unfortunate. I guess I'm killing this idiot. Gain more life. Play my land and pass. Gotta rip something big here. Again, Atraxa, Herd Migration, something like that. We've got 4 of those. Make Your Own Luck would be good. Deadly Cover-Up would be good. Maybe I could strip those Dread Knights. But the screwed up thing about the... Well, I guess no. If they keep eating our graveyard, maybe I can't. But the tough thing about the Dread Knights is, of course, they are sitting in Adventureland. They never have to play all of them, so there's just no way I'm going to get all of them here, right? They have 0 forests, okay, so I don't get overrun, but That's large. Not sure how I can get out of this now outside of, again, Herd Migration or Atraxa, but yeah. Still gonna kill me here. Nissa's still gonna kill me, and Leyline is not the best answer here. It's very vulnerable, so... Yeah, Green-Black seems like a tricky match with all their sacrifice effects and discard and other nonsense. But every Green-Black deck looks different. Some of them don't play as many Lilianas. Some of them have different sideboard cards. I don't know how many play Nissa. This one had Breach the Multiverse randomly in the main deck. So... Some of them are probably better matchups than others, but all of them with the sacrificing effects, that's kind of the whole engine of this deck. So if we're playing, you know, a Niv-Mizzet game and they bring in a bunch of sack effects, they already have sack effects in their main deck, then I'm just dead, right? So, GG. All right, that'll do our 5-6 match set. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll keep working on this deck. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.